Today I want to show you guys how to disassemble your G751 laptop. Maybe a couple of you guys are wanting to know how to upgrade the factory memory slots that are there. The ASUS says are unreachable or so, but they actually are. You can get to them, you can upgrade them. Basically this model that I have is an 8GB model that I purchased from Best Buy. It has a touch screen and the GTX 965M graphics card. And it only came with 8 gigs. So what we want to do is we're going to upgrade it with some with another 8GB stick, so that we can enable the dual channel to it, and also make it upgradable later for 32 gigabytes if we want. So I got a single 8 gig we're going to put in there, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. First off, you're going to want to go to the access bay, and you're going to want to pull out all the screws. You're going to want to remove all your hard drives. After that, you're going to want to remove all the screws that are along the outer edges. You also want to remove the screw for the DVD-ROM drive. I found an easy way to pull these screws out, so take a small screwdriver, stick it right down the middle of the hole, and they pop right out. The ones down here, these guys are a little bit trickier. Get something like I'm basically using my tweezers, and I'm sticking the edge in there. You also want to remove the screws on the side by the DVD-ROM drive. As well as these screws also. Once all the screws are removed, you should have access to inside the computer. Basically what you're going to do is flip this over, and you're going to start with the ends here. And you want to slowly pry up. If you can get the corner, once you undo the top, you want to disconnect the speaker cable and just set that to the side. You can kind of see it's got the two speakers to it. And you have access to the battery. Not sure if this is replaceable. I haven't really looked at it very much in detail, but I don't plan on my battery to die out anytime soon anyway. This is where it gets a little bit tricky and where you can kind of cause a little bit of damage. For this, you're going to need something thick like a credit card. I like to use my Subway Rewards card. You can use whatever you want. You just want something that's pretty sturdy and pretty thick plastic. You're going to be able to run this along the sides of the keyboard, and that's what's going to make this pop out easy. But you'll see these two tabs that are right here. Try and get this up close for you. You'll see these tabs. And what you're going to want to do is kind of get your finger under them, under both sides, and you're going to kind of push forward. So you want to open your screen up. So you're going to see along the edge where the keyboard's connected, that's where you're going to take your plastic card and run it along the sides at the same time while pushing up on your tabs. You kind of hear a little click. You don't want to pull it too hard. Whatever side clicks is pretty much where you want to kind of start. See if I can get a good angle to show you this. Once you start it, it's pretty easy. So I'm going to move myself around here. You don't want to use a screwdriver, and actually this cord may not even be thick enough. If that's the case, use two cards. This is about the best method to do it for the plastic card, that way you don't damage the edges. You don't want to use a screwdriver. And basically, your keyboard will slide forward, like so. Underneath, you can see all your connections. But you don't really have to disconnect all these. The main thing you want to do is you're going to see your memory slots right here. And that's where you're going to put in your new memory. So unless you want to disconnect all these cables to get to the memory slots, or for any other reason, like disconnecting the whole complete motherboard, you can. But it's not really needed. All we're doing is wanting to get to this memory slot right here so we can put in a new memory stick and upgrade ours now to 16 gigabytes. And there's the factory one. That's pretty much all there is to it. Now you're just going to go back and reassemble the computer, and that's very easy. All you're going to want to do is just basically do everything you did in reverse. the edges, snap your keyboard right back. Well, I seem to have hit the power key, but that's alright. At least we can see that our memory is now 16 gigabytes, so that's good. Didn't mean to turn the computer on. Alright. Put everything back in reverse order. Tricky part I did have problems with this right here. I kind of had to push it back. I just wanted to hit on top of that. The screw is actually back here, so I'm gonna push that forward a little